welcome back. Everyone. Andrea Renner back with us today from That Place for Pets. It is Training Tips Tuesday. She brought a beautiful pup with her today. Great Dane, right?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
This is Moose.
Moose is adorable, but we were talking about Moose might be the perfect age for some of those younger dogs to get in for training, right?
Yes. So we do actually offer a class that starts as early as 8 weeks old. I know some people get a little nervous about starting their dog that early, more for vaccine issues, but as long as you get them started.
Sure.
Because, getting through all those boosters takes up to like about 15 weeks old.
Yeah.
And at that point, you're kind of getting past the fear stage. They will go through this fear stage. He's 10 weeks old right now.
Okay.
And he is being a little nervous right now.
He's going to be a big boy, too, yeah.
Yes, he's going to be a big boy. But yeah, he's wanting to climb up in my lap at first when we got here because he wasn't sure. Now he's getting a little bit more comfortable, wants to check things out. But that's kind of what the pre-canine class is that we offer. It's actually 8 weeks to 16 weeks old to try to have them coming in, socializing with the other puppies that are their same age group, desensitizing them to a lot of sounds and sights and stares or loud sounds, teeter-totters. I mean, anything that we can try to throw into that room. And also, obviously, just trying to socialize them and get them out in the world a little bit so they can see nothing's going to hurt them.
Right. I love it. The thing I think, too, with a dog that's going to get that big, he's getting used to other size dogs and maybe doesn't know his own strength and his own size. Maybe that'll kind of stay with him.
Yes, yeah, so for sure. And I know, so even with the training collar, some people get really, really nervous with all this stuff, too, and with him being as little. Using them properly is key, which is definitely something that they go over very strongly in class.
Right.
But, here, he's already getting used to all this stuff. He's, again, only 10 weeks old, and it's going to become his normal, right? Instead of waiting, because, yes, he's cute, and I can hold him on my lap, and we can carry him around, and he's a Great Dane. That's not always going to be the case. And then you hit that 8-month teenage regression stage, and now all of a sudden you're like, what happened to this? I don't know what to do. I've never had Great Danes act like this, or any breed, is what we always get on our phone calls. It's like, I've had German Shepherds and mine's never acted like this or whatever, but not every dog's the same. So getting them started early is key. At
that age, too, are they, I've heard somebody tell me once that we don't give them enough of credit, that they're just a sponge as far as learning, that they soak this in and suck it up, and they're a lot smarter at that age than you think they are.
Yep. Yeah, because, again, pre-canine for us, there's no obedience, just helping them figure out that world, right? And learning, what's okay and stuff. Puppy kindergarten, you can start that right away. That does have obedience, or do the pre-canine for a little bit and then roll into puppy kindergarten. And yes, they are soaking stuff up. They're kind of, we also like to say there's like a honeymoon period when you first bring them home. There's this thing that says I think it takes them like 3 months to really get comfortable in their environment, because they're sitting back and observing and figuring out, hey, you didn't correct me with that. You let me do that. And then just slowly kind of keep pushing boundaries. They're basically little children. So, how much do you going to let them get away with
it's
before
a good
it's
point.
too late?
They think, why is it a problem now? It never was a problem before, so
Yeah, and it's a lot easier. It doesn't seem as bad at this age or this size. So, and puppy kindergarten is another really great class to get started in early. I mean, if you don't want to continue on into any of the other classes or the next levels, you don't have to, but at least gives you those tools. Trainers are going to warn you, give you ideas of what's to come when they do hit those teenage little phases, and you'll be prepared. So definitely not to wait is, because, our family dog classes fill up really quick.
I can imagine,
And why is that, though? It's all these 8-month, 9-month, 10-month-old dogs. Because they thought they had it under control. You may have it under control, and that's fine, but obviously it turns a corner.
That's the truth. I can attest to that. All right. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. Good seeing you guys. Don't go away. We'll be back after this.